I kid you not, YouTube changed my life. I wouldn't even have my job if it wasn't for YouTube. If you had told me that being a YouTuber is what would help me figure out what I want my ideal corporate job should be, I would have laughed in your face, but it did. YouTube actually changed my life professionally, my personal space, socially, financially, and if you've been thinking about it, let this be your confirmation to start your own YouTube channel in 2024. Trust me. I'm so excited to share some of the details with you in this video. But first, if it's your first time here, a very special welcome to you. I'm Nicole Nyasha. I'm a certified professional recruiter based in Canada, and I make career and sometimes lifestyle content. I hope you do stick around and decide to subscribe to this channel. Right. I knew about YouTube from my university days. Back then, I'd consume hair content. That's what was popular back then. Everybody was doing the big chop, focusing on natural hair, but I had relaxed hair. So I just focused on watching relaxed hair content, how to keep my relaxed hair healthy. Fast forward a few years later, I found myself doing the big chop too in my bathroom at home without a plan or any knowledge of how to care for it. And that's when my relationship with YouTube became more serious because I'd consume a lot of content on how to care for my natural hair. I got so consumed in that natural hair world that I decided to start a blog about it. So I created a blog on WordPress and I'll share pieces of my natural hair journey. At some point, I kind of got over it, and I was working in recruitment at that time. And so I thought, you know what, I should transition my blog from natural hair to career tips. And so I did. It wasn't a lot of work because I was working in recruitment, so I could easily come up with topics to share even with my eyes closed. And I think it's important for me to mention as well that throughout this entire period, I was just like this shy girl, very quiet, went about my business, didn't really talk to people much. That hasn't really changed. But anyway, a few years later, I moved to Canada, and at this point, I'm a bigger YouTube consumer. I watch all sorts of content. I enjoy vlogs. I'm enjoying lifestyle content. And one day I had a thought, why not turn all my career blog posts into videos on YouTube and incorporate a little bit of lifestyle content as well, since I was enjoying that. And that was the birth of this channel and the start of my YouTube career. Now, that was around 4 years ago, and even though it's never been something I took 100% seriously, I put in effort every now and again, I've experienced so many positive changes, and I want to share them with you. YouTube helped me develop creative skills and expertise that actually helped me get my dream job professionally. I worked in recruitment for years, and at some point it no longer aligned with what I wanted to do, take on projects that required video editing, graphic skills. Eventually, I realized how much I enjoyed aspects of my role that had that sort of skill, and I ended up in my new job today. YouTube has done a lot of things for me, but for this reason alone, if YouTube was to say they're closing down their doors today, they've done a lot for me in just helping me realize this new career path that I'm in. Things like storytelling, content creation, marketing, video editing, and other skills I use daily in my role at work. YouTube also helped me financially. In Canada, I believe YouTube is the only platform that provides monetization opportunities for creators through the Google AdSense program. Now, I haven't made as much money as I would have loved to, and I'll blame that on myself because I haven't been consistent in the past. I am now, so please do subscribe if you enjoy career and professional development type of content. I spoke about this in a money video. You should watch it after this. But this year, I'm treating YouTube like an actual job versus just a creative outlet. Back to money. I've made some money on YouTube, and it's always nice to receive, that extra couple $100 to contribute to my bills or add to my savings or sinking funds, etc. I've also had the opportunity to work with some brands, which is an additional way to make money as well. This year, my goal is to get into the realm of thousands of dollars a month. So please do subscribe, set your post notifications so that you're not missing any videos, and watch some of the ads so that you can help me, go from hundreds a month to thousands a month on YouTube. This is my favorite. YouTube gave me a platform to become impactful and influential. I can't count how many times someone will randomly message me on Instagram or on LinkedIn and let me know that they just got a job, they just got a promotion, they negotiated their salary, or because they watched a video that I posted on YouTube, implemented the tips that I suggested, and it worked. Or somebody will tell me that they purchased a particular service or product because I recommended it and they're enjoying it. I tell you, it's one of the best feelings ever. It's so refreshing to hear things like that, especially when I feel like, okay, I think I should give up on this. I'm not seeing the reward that I want. And then somebody comes and tells me like a success story because of what I posted. It's so encouraging, and I don't take that lightly because it's technically changing someone's life when you help them get a new job. That's such a great impact to have on somebody. I've also learned that I am somewhat influential. People take my opinion seriously, and so I've learned to use wisdom and be careful about, what I post, reshare, or what I say online because people are taking it seriously. YouTube has also helped me with my public speaking skills. 25-year-old me could never get up and speak in public. Never. Not even in a virtual setting. That would have never been an option. I remember trembling while I was doing presentations in university as like a 19, 20-year-old university student. But now you can put me in a room with a couple 100,000 people and I'll speak. And it all started from me speaking into a camera. And then in 2020, I started doing some stuff virtually, even like in my church virtually. And I would just think I'm speaking to a camera, I'm speaking to YouTube. Then once the world opened back up, I started doing things in person. And now in a much better space, and I have confidence. Another way that YouTube changed my life is community and relationships. I've met so many cool people as a result of just putting myself out there. I have relationships that started off on comments on this channel. We took those conversations to LinkedIn and Instagram DMs, and now we have each other's phone numbers. And I love that. YouTube has literally given me an opportunity to reach anybody in the world. YouTube has made me bold. There is no comment you can pass at me, nothing you can say to me that is gonna faze me. I've developed such a thick skin on YouTube and social media in general. I used to care a lot about what people think about me. I used to really have self-esteem issues, and I would seek validation from other people. It would make me feel good when people said nice stuff to me. And that was just like a really bad place to be. But since having a YouTube channel and having people say negative things at me, having people, criticize me, it's taught me to have like a backbone to, to mature in myself and in my God-given abilities and in my own purpose. And I now have like a sense of purpose and know that I don't need to rely on what other people are saying about me to be successful or to be who I am. I am who I am regardless of people's validation, and that's probably like one of the biggest things that YouTube has done for me, and I love that for myself. I'm definitely not afraid to speak my opinion or, just speak my mind anymore. Another big thing YouTube has given me is a stage to connect with people all over the world. Each time I share a video, it has potential to reach billions of people across all continents. I don't take that lightly. I've gotten speaking engagements, people wanting to work with me one-on-one in my Ask Me Anything sessions. If you're even interested in like having an Ask Me Anything session where we get on a call, you can ask me anything. I'll link it in the description box. But basically, people that have seen my videos, it's worked for them. And so they know that, if they invite me to speak at their event, conference, church, they know that I'm gonna provide value. If they book a one-on-one session with me, they're gonna get some value out of it. I would have never been able to get the same amount of reach if it wasn't for YouTube. I just wanted to share this and encourage anybody who is thinking about starting YouTube this year that it's not too late. You can still join this creator space and excel. When I joined YouTube, I had no idea it would help me discover my ideal corporate career, but it did. I had no idea I would get paid speaking engagements as a result, but I did. I do. I had no idea that it would help me build my confidence to the level that it has. And I'm so grateful to everybody that has supported me till this point. And so don't procrastinate, don't overthink it, just start. When I started YouTube, I was using my Samsung phone. I didn't even have an iPhone, and most people who use phones to create content and to shoot video use iPhone. I wasn't even on an iPhone, but I didn't let that stop me. I used my phone, didn't even have a tripod. I would just like stack up things and, you know, put my phone on it so that I can have like an elevated space. If I was vlogging, I'll just hold my phone on one end. Eventually my husband, then boyfriend, bought me a tripod. Then I started using a tripod, and then when I got monetized, I now invested in a camera, and I've since invested in other things. But the point is, just start where you are. Don't overthink it, and trust me, it's gonna have a positive impact on your life. That is it for today's video. You know what to do. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one.